Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope everybody's well today. I have another video for you. Quite a lot of videos lately, which is good. Got to strike while the iron is hot. Sometimes I don't go I go like a month without uploading, so I've been feeling good lately. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about my top four strongest colognes I own. These aren't the strongest colognes ever. These are just the ones that I've smelled in my collection. I thought this would be fun because I wore a strong one yesterday, and it kind of got me thinking about just talking about this, opening up a discussion. So I'll try to make this video a little bit quicker than usual. But yeah, we'll start with my number one strongest cologne I've ever owned in my life, and that is 4711. No, I'm just kidding. That one lasts 5 seconds. Okay. We'll start with one that has outstanding performance, but you probably know what it is, and that is Dior Sauvage. Does it have the strongest performance ever? I'm sure no, but to me this is for a dumb reach cologne. One that is very simple to wear, works anytime. This has outstanding performance. This lasts at least 10 hours on my skin, which is great. I mean, normally with a lot of modern colognes that I feel like aren't very strong anymore, 6, 7 hours is like, we're kind of hoping to get that. And this, at least 10 hours, probably 12. And I normally do one spray with all of my colognes because I don't like it to be very loud. Of course, this is a very loud cologne, regardless of if I wear one spray or not. It's going to project like a beast. But in terms of longevity, I never have to worry with this one. It is one of the best performers in my collection. And of course, with Dior, they always have those pressurized sprayers. So if I don't want to wear as much, I can do a little spray or a big one. So Dior Sauvage, quite a mainstay. The second one, actually, no, before I get to that, I'll do another one, which I don't have all of them pictured to show you, but I'll talk about it. It's another Dior cologne, and it's not Fahrenheit, but it is Fahrenheit Le Parfum. Fahrenheit is okay. It is not close for my skin in terms of performance as Sauvage. It's more of like a moderate performance cologne, but Le Parfum is a flanker that is much richer and sweeter. It's more of a winter cologne. It's very heavy. It's got a boozy vanilla vibe to it. It tones down the gasoline note that a lot of people like, including myself. But performance-wise, it is outstanding. It is a 12-plus hour cologne. It's one of those colognes where if you get it on your clothes, it's not coming out. It just lasts forever. It projects extremely strongly. It is a very strong cologne. One spray will fill a room, that kind of deal. So I really love that one. It's one that I wear very infrequently. I'm trying to save it, because I have a decant of it, thanks to my friend Daniel-san. But yeah, that's an outstanding one. The next one, number three, is the one that I was wearing yesterday, and it's why I wanted to make this video. And it is not the original, but it is a clone. But it is damn good, and that is Classic Match by Belcam in this black bottle. I've talked about this before, and if you could probably guess what it's cloning. It is Drakkar Noir clone. Now, I haven't actually smelled the original Drakkar. I'm sure I have on people, but I've never actually owned a bottle and smelled it. But I bought this one just because it was so cheap. But like I said, I've talked about this, and I really enjoy this. It's very strong. It's very kind of bold, masculine. But it's got like a sporty, fresh vibe, and then it kind of goes into like a deodorant kind of shaving cream, Barbasol cream kind of vibe later on, and I really enjoy it. Classic Match makes dirt cheap fragrances. Like this was like $6 or $7. Some of them are better than others, but this one is crazy strong. Okay, this is one of the strongest I have. It projects very, very loudly for like 2 or 3 hours. So again, I do one spray of this on my neck, and this just projects for a couple hours pretty strongly. Performance-wise, this lasts probably 10 hours. I would say probably 12, and honestly, like it probably lasts longer. If I were to go smell it on my skin later, I could still probably detect it, but I wanted to talk about it because I was sitting around last night, and it had to have been at least 12 hours since I had sprayed this, and I caught a whiff of it on my neck while I was just kind of sitting there on my computer. That reminded me, like, man, this is a strong cologne. This has great performance. Is it as good as the original Drakkar? I don't know. Some people have said, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But if you're looking for a cheap, strong, long-lasting cologne, I mean, $7, that is a great deal, man. It smells good. So this one has outstanding performance. Really blew me away when I got it. Some of the other Belcam ones smell good, but they don't last nearly as long as this one does. So this is a good one. And the last one I have is a whole line, basically, because they all basically have the same performance level relatively. And that's the Happyland Studios line. If you aren't familiar with them, Happyland Studios is a kind of artisanal perfume line by the perfumer E.J. Wells. I've talked about them many times on this channel. I've reviewed nearly the entire line with the exception of like 4 or so colognes. And they're normally pretty heavy. Like, he doesn't really do fresh colognes often, but they are parfum extracts. Performance-wise is the best I've ever seen on anything. Even I have Alexandria Fragrances colognes, which are also parfum extracts. Those have good performance, but not nearly like Happyland Studios. Happyland Studios, this is going to sound like I'm bullshitting you, but I would say you're probably going to get 24 hours performance on them, and I'm not exaggerating. The 12-hour mark, again, 12 hours for a cologne is outstanding. I mean, nowadays that is just excellent. I can easily smell this on myself 12 hours later. It's not even like it is, I really have to dig to smell it. I mean, it is just there 12 hours later. And I've smelled this on myself 24 hours later, and it's still there. This is a cologne where you can take a shower and it's still going to be there. Projection-wise, it is nuclear. Most of them are nuclear. There's a few that aren't quite as strong, but they're still very strong. And yeah, they're just very strong. And almost, like I've said many times, it's a good problem to have, but almost a little too strong. Like, do I want to wear one of these to work? One spray of this is nuclear. I don't know if I want to wear it to work because it's probably going to be too strong. But for a lot of other things, great performance. I was first really struck by how strong these were when, I got them. I was wearing them for a couple months, and then my friend who was staying with me at the time wanted to try one. So I was like, yeah, sure, here you go. And I gave him one, and he did one spray, and probably like 20 minutes or so had passed. I came in the room, and the entire room was filled with the scent of that cologne. I mean, just totally filled with the scent. So these are colognes where one spray, from a decant, mind you, I don't have full bottles, I just have decants. The full bottles have even bigger, stronger atomizers. Totally fills a room. This isn't a scent bubble, this is a scent arena, okay? They're that strong. So I'm going on a long time about these ones, but performance is insane. It is the best I have ever tried on any cologne. Again, sometimes it is a little bit too strong for my tastes, but you do not ever have to worry about performance with these colognes. I don't think I've ever seen anyone complain about performance, and if they do, there's either something wrong with their cologne or their nose, because they're crazy. So anyways, I thought this would be fun, just telling you what the strongest colognes I have are. These are all very, very good. I mean, they are all exceptional performing colognes that I have. So yeah, I'd like to hear what your strongest colognes are. I'm not someone that generally likes strong colognes, as you know, but sometimes I want something with really good longevity, especially if it's a cologne I love the smell of. I want to smell it on myself all throughout the day. So yeah, just another video for you. Like I said, I've been doing a lot lately. I don't know what I'll do next, but it'll be something. So I hope you're all well. Let me know what you've been up to. Have a great day, and peace out.